What's up, YouTube? Wraithyn here. I am back. I'm live on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Wraithyn. Come on by and hang out. We're doing a coaching for one of my viewers who's a tier 3 sub. Every one of my tier 3 subs has the option to get a coaching once a month at their convenience or whenever I have time. So Ramin has been bugging me for 3 months to do this. I'm a bad streamer, and so we're doing it now. Basically, I'm going to go through his gameplay. Again, I'm not a pro player. At best, what I'm giving is my opinions on how things should be done, so take it with a grain of salt. And, you know, at the very least, hopefully we can find some things about his gameplay that he can improve upon and maybe get a little bit better. So, hope you guys enjoy. We'll start right now, and off we go. All right, already, your team is being toxic, so we already know this is going to go well. Holy cow, what is this, in 10 frames a second? All right, so you dropped a little late there. You could have been gone a little bit earlier. It's basically like once it gets to you, you back out, and then you get 2 more autos. And then run. So that should have been down by the time you got there. Weird that she didn't get a hog. You should still hit level 2 here. Okay, so right there, just real quick. Anhur excels the most at level 2 when he gets level 2 and the other team doesn't. Right? You using your pin there to clear 2 minions and like almost kill a third basically means that you can't engage on them as soon as you guys clear this, right? So as soon as this wave disappears, you guys are in like a 50-50 scenario with the Ymir at level 1. He just used his 2, so he has no abilities left. And I'm guessing the Izanami also hit level 2. No, she's still level 1 even after full clearing the wave here, right? So you have the ultimate power spike on her. If you had just auto down one of those minions, hit level 2, and then just leaped on her head, you have your 2 up to knock her up, push her into the wall, and kill her. Or you get, you know, basically free beads right out of the gate. So play aggressive is play aggressively on her. Like 9 times out of 10, depending on the support that you're with, you're going to be wanting to leap on them at level 2. Unless they know it's coming and they have levels on you or whatnot. If you just get their beads out, they can't fight you for another like 2 minutes. So we'll see here. Also, if you're an ADC, try and get out of the habit of using your clear abilities for like less than 4 minions, right? If you use it for less than 4 minions, there's like absolutely no value there. And you can't use it for other stuff. Yeah, see, she's still level 1. You would have been able to just dunk on her. She was standing right next to you too with no dash. Yeah, it took her 3 extra minions. Okay, stepped up a little close there. Had to blow your I would pop both pots here. Just to get the health back so you can fight a little bit. Yeah, so you're taking a lot of poke and you're not regenerating a lot of health. Looked like you missed the wave there. 100% you should have beads that. You took way too much damage there.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even bother leaving the fountain next time.
Love the taco voice pack. Shout out to Taco.
This is epic.
Yeah, see, now that you have both pots ticking, you're gaining a lot of HP. When you want to fight, which is pretty much what you want to do with Anhur, you want those pots ticking away. You guys have lane pressure here, so you should be going in. She has no mana. This is like a perfect time for an Anhur to do well. Now you guys backed out. Oh, fuck. I would have jumped on them at that scorpion. Anytime you have a full wave and they don't, it means that they're taking the equivalent damage of you having an extra person there in the early game, right? So if you could force them to fight in your... Good ward. If you could force them to fight in your wave like that, even if you're going in on the Ymir, that's value. You get there 1, you don't really need it. You're looking pretty healthy here. Yeah, this is probably a good plan. I don't know. Maybe it's a preference thing. I actually don't know what the right thing to do is, but I generally push the wave first. But it looks like with them out clearing you, you wouldn't get much value out of it because they have such good clear. I would absolutely pop your other pot here. Your RDO just fed. She's dead.
We got a big brain over here.
This is a good opportunity for you to stall the wave here. Like, I wouldn't even auto attack. I would last hit those. So, they're full clearing. That's fine. Yeah, pop your pot, dude. You never want to be this low on HP. Good beads. I'd use your pillar here to body block the Izanami autos. Good thought on the damage. She's out of mana. You're out of health. She's using her one. Good job. You better leap this. Leap it, leap it, leap it, leap it. You didn't have to. Good job. Nice job. That was a good fight. Good gank. Backing here is kind of weird. At a minimum, you want to back with 1550 gold so you get boots. You kind of want to try and stick around till you get full devos, but I know it's not the easiest thing with an Izami.
Why was he even there?
Frankly, I just ult this wave, but that's me. Like right here, leap away and then back. Like, don't walk back. See how you're walking back? Don't do that. Press the leap button, and as soon as you land, press B. Looks like you're staying for your devos, which is fine. Oh, no. Now you'd absolutely should not back. This is a bad back. Oh, no. There we go. With this much health, straight up, and again, this is my preference as somebody who's not a very good ADC. I would ult the wave here. I would have ulted the wave there to clear. It's the safest way to do it. You don't get frozen by the Ymir. You have your leap to get away. You can't, you know. But that's just me, especially if you were trying to stick it out. Snowy, thank you for the resub.
Rue Peaks.
You needed to back right away. Don't stall on your backs. Like, if you're going to back, know it's the right thing to do and be decisive about it. Looks like they invaded you. And that's what I was saying about ulting the wave and then leaving. It allows you to get back for that invade. Because he's got that whole wave to deal with, right? I don't think you've really had an opportunity to, but you should really be using your ult a lot more in the early game, in my opinion. It's got super good base damage. Like, when you commit to ulting, or when you commit to fighting, be ready to press that button. Nice. Good shit. So the only problem in here is you pinned him for almost no reason, right? Like, you didn't get an ability out of him. He didn't get to use his freeze. She didn't take your stacks. Your tower did. Where's the ultimate, brother? No, yeah, now you got it back. So you gotta be quicker on those beads, man. There you go. Good clear. Now you get the fuck out. You back. Straight up back to base right now. Press the B button. Press the B button. Don't stick around. Oh, yeah, this is bad. My guess is you die the next wave.
Why was he even
You got his freeze, but he didn't get it off, so he still had it up.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even bother leaving the fountain next time.
All right, you stood there and ate that. You need to back, dude. There's no way you should ever stick around. So you're really indecisive about your backing is my analysis here. Yeah, you're backing at super awkward times. The reason you're not getting stacks right now is not because of the RDO. It's because of the tower. Now you should be looking to fuck right here. Yeah, there it is.
You don't want this.
Nice kill. You should ult this. Absolutely 100%. Ah, Ramen. They should have this kill, so you're fine.
Time to run it down mid.
You didn't even get an assist for that, which kind of sucks. You could have ulted just for the credit. I would have pushed the next wave here. You know the Nem's not in right. She just showed up in mid. Oh, there she is. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, dude. I would just leap her right now. She shields like that, dude. Leap her ass. There you go. Ramen, do you have enhanced pointer precision on? She's dead.
We got a big rain over here.
Oh. Bad too. Your audio's gonna die for it. Oh, no, you're good. Go into your Windows, Ramen, and search mouse settings. Oh, yikes. Nah, you're fine. Their Nem sucks. All right. Yeah, you guys stayed too long there.
Sorry, guys.
You should have ulted initially when you saw the Izanami didn't have any health. Yeah, go see if EPP's on. Click mouse. Go to advanced mouse options, and then go to pointer and see if enhanced pointer precision's on. Because the way you're flicking makes me think that you've got it on. Your Ra just gave him your tower. Yeah, that right tower is your Ra's fault. He was over there and he knew there was a wave coming. He didn't push it. She stole another purple buff. You heard her though. Oh, kill her ass. Yes. Yes. Fucking chase her and ult that ass.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even bother.
Let's fucking go. Good heads up play. Nice job. So right here, if you need stacks, clear the archers first. Because you don't want to be splitting stacks with your wave. That's a nice solo kill. They're all in mid, so you should be able to push 2 waves here, no problem. My guess is you're probably going to go for the Harpy.
That's too bad.
Not up. You should go wave here first and then Scorpion. So the reason we go wave here is because we want to deny him as much XP as possible. If we shove our wave into the tower here, or both waves into the tower, he loses more. Right now, you're going to have a stalled wave. Press up, push this into the tower. Do that first and then do the Scorpion while the tower is eating his farm off the map. Right now, you want to back. There's basically nothing for you to get except that Harpy, which is too dangerous right now because you don't know where anybody is. Yeah, see, if you gone for that Harpy, you would have gotten jumped. You're going to want to get a ward. Next time you go back like that, you want to get a ward for gold. This is a good thought by you going up the back camps here. There's no farm up in the map that you can really get. You can't get your purple buff. That Harpy's out of reach. That wave hasn't reached your tower yet. They could technically get gold here if they want to. But it looks like the Ymir went mid. You don't really have any reason to stall this, by the way.
Just do yourself a favor and don't
Like,
even
you want to
bother
snowball a
leaving
lead? You don't need to stall it. Like, I would power clear the next 2 waves, and I would go looking for something,
the tower.
right?
Run it down mid, baby.
Rotate to mid. Go for, maybe not gold because you don't have Xe. But, you know, go look for the oracles. Go look for a purple buff. Right now, you're just getting as much XP as she is because all of her shit just respawned too. She's finding other places to farm. And you didn't end up really stalling that much anyway. She maybe missed like 2 creeps, 3 creeps. She's in mid. Right? And their Hades is dead. She's getting all the farm. Whenever you see somebody out of lane like that, that's in the mid lane, just not getting farm or splitting it with 4 teammates, you always want to push it into the tower. I would ult this when it gets low here. Oh, you didn't even need to. That Izanami is pretty much the only one who could confirm that. Yeah, see, you stacking the wave like that when you last hit those meant that your wave is now pushing her into her tower, meaning that you're denying yourself farm. See how that wave is super stacked right now? All right, this chick's an idiot. You should have recognized that Izanami is using her 1 to clear, and you should have beat her ass. Yeah. You're fucking dead. You're in big trouble. Here comes the wall. And then the freeze.
You really thought you could contain this amount of God-given talent?
I would turn around. I would come back into this fight, man. You could throw a wall. Nice. Yeah. Yes, dude. You could throw the pillar. Oh, definitely wouldn't. It's actually good you didn't hit that, because if you push him away there.
You really thought you could contain this amount of
Now, right here, they're all dead. I would have pushed the right wave. Absolutely would have pushed the right wave. You and the Mercury basically 2v1 that Nem if she tries to come kill you. But I would have pushed that right wave. You should go back to purple. The Oracle's right here. If you want to hit the farm. And you guys are up 20-8. So it's almost to the point where you guys want to rotate and start sticking together, right? Like, you've got a 2, almost 3 level lead after this. It's a good heads up play by you. You're not going to get anything. So like right now, if I'm playing in this game, I'm going like, where's my next source of farm, right? I got purple. Red's got a little while to spawn. Oracles are the only thing up. This thing's got another 30 seconds. I'm not going to get a wave in forever, right? So I'm grabbing this. I'm going mid, and then I'm going to try and rotate left for a fire giant thing, or the scorpion or whatnot, right? You're not going to get another wave for eternity, right? So let's see where you go. But that's what you should be thinking as you pass through the jungle almost constantly, is where am I going to get my next source of farm? You're kind of pushing up the lane right here. It's a good idea for you to go bail your teammates out here, but you need to be careful that you're not going to get killed yourself. Yeah, you're kind of looping them here. You're in a really bad spot right now. Yep. I would not have ulted there. You don't have beads. Your ult is your only source of CC immunity. Yeah, see how you got caught out there? God, it's like I said it was a bad idea. Yeah, you're dead. Bonk. Oh, nice. Oh. You could probably have healed off those backhands, but not enough to get back into the fight.
Why was he eating?
Yeah, so you needed to hold your ult there for CC immunity to like get out of the Hades ult if he ulted you, right? Or to immune the Amir.
Time to run it down mid, baby.
You're starting to get to the point in the game where your auto attacks do more damage than your ult.
We got a big brain over here.
They don't really, but yeah, you have to give this up big time. I mean, do damage, but don't step close enough that they can freeze you. You should get your 2 off a normal cast, in my humble opinion. You missed a couple of pins because you had to 2 and then click. Good thought on the pillar there. I would just go secure your red here. You don't want a 4-way or 3-way split this farm in mid. You guys aren't going to get anything. There's really nothing up that they can take other than your tier 2 in mid. Like, I would just go farm. Take red, take purple, clear your wave. Yeah, the big thing here is, like... Retreat! So I would say the thing that you need to work on, Ramen, is confidently doing things. Right? And what I mean by that is when you back, be confident that the back is the right thing to do. I would go for the Gilgamesh here. A monument to my opulence. Your RDO is going to get out, but your Ra and your Merc are not. They're both going to die. Oh, I would have. That guy's level 12, man. You got 4 levels in somebody, you start beating their cheeks. You need to kind of stick around here and make sure that Gold Fury's not going to get taken. Okay. You're kind of super vulnerable here, but they all fucked off, so you should be fine. I would have cleared. I'd clear this and then back. All right, this Scorpion's definitely not worth your life. And the other thing is that if you press up here, you're forcing their team to come rotate to you because you're an easy kill. It looks like they committed in mid, but if I'm them and I see you even in the middle of the map, right, I'm running to your ass with the Nem in tow. And that drags them over to this side of the map, which means naturally after they kill you, they're going to gravitate towards Gold Fury. Everybody's kind of trained in Smite to think kill, objective, kill, objective, kill, objective. So if you intentionally bait them over to the right side of the map like that, you ended up getting a T2 because they died. But if you bait them over to the right side of the map like that, they're just gonna go, they're gonna kill you, and then they're gonna go, oh, I'm gonna now what do I do? Well, I'm supposed to go get an objective. You should have gotten tier 1 Deathbringer here. Tier 1 Deathbringer is not super value. Yeah, this is good. You should have pinned. The second that RDO stun was over, you needed to pin there, but the Hades is kind of buns, so ult this. There you go. I would have ulted that a lot sooner. Oh, she just dashed you. Oh, you guys are fragging. Yep, stay on him.
Somebody's gonna end up calling the police if it's cyberbullying. Just do yourself a favor and don't even.
I would run it down right here.
Yeah, pretty sure we just went off that.
Ah, never mind. You don't have a wave. You need to go mid. Really, you guys should take mid tier 2 here and then go to FG and take FG. But you guys should go big fire here. You have Executioner and Wind Demon, which means you do a bunch of damage to it. That 80s isn't going to out-secure a Ra. Maybe you would. You need to throw up your 1 so you do extra basic attack damage. This is kind of risky. Their whole team is coming up. Pyro is not worth it. You could take this yourself. Get out of there. I would leap over the wall. You really should have backed there and gotten tier 2 Deathbringer. Because you got Pyro, it's really easy for you to back and then get an item and then come back and make it back. Oh, what? Make sure you're using your 1 effectively in these team fights and on these objectives, right? You do a ton more damage when you have it on everything. Minions, whatnot.
Why was he even there?
Yeah, you need to fuck off. You can't get your purple here. Oh, and I think you're dead. Late on the beads. If you know you're gonna have to beads that, just do it. Don't wait for him to hit it. They're fighting here and they shouldn't be. You got almost 3k gold in hand too. This is not ragging on you at all, but this is like really bad habit is staying out longer than you have to, right? Your team's kind of forcing it with the fights and the way you guys went to gold, but if you had back there, got tier 2 Deathbringer, come back out, right? Maybe you got a little bit better power spike. You got a little bit more crit. You could fight a little bit better, right? Everything matters. Even the crit on tier 2 Deathbringer is enough that, you know, it's going to make a difference. Don't buy the full thing here. Ah, it's bad. So I have been told never to finish Deathbringer first in this build, and that you always wait it out and you get the Ornate Arrow because it increases your gold from all sources. And so the longer... This is bad. That wave is not worth your team's life. You need to be in there helping them. Your tower will take care of that. Nobody's going to walk in and steal the tower while you're fighting. So because Ornate increases all the sources of gold gain by... I can't remember what the percentage is. Right? If you get Deathbringer first, you're waiting a really long time to increase your gold gain. Good slow. Good try. Big leap here. I would go in. Yeah. You guys have FG, so I'm not sure why you're not pushing towers. The other thing I would say is I would... No, get back in there. Yeah, there you go. Nice job. Should have just pinned her.
We got a big brain over here.
You guys can run it down mid right now. You guys have heals.
Already unstoppable. All me, baby, all me.
Oh, T2 doesn't provide crit. Still got power. This is a good job here. So I noticed one of the things you do is you don't VGS at all. Like, not even a little bit. You guys don't get this. This is bad. You're going to end up in a 3v5 in 10 and 15 seconds.
There is one that's stupid.
Here, flashback.
You need to get the hell out. Yeah, I mean, it was kind of a bad call, right? So the RDO dies for the team there. All right, got your ornate. I would grab a sentry here just because you're going to fire. You should always have one with you. You got the double purple buff. You'll start stacking power and crit here. I guess T2 doesn't have crit anymore. Never mind. Still, I think it's a better power spike if you get ornate. I would have kept autoing there. Just stay out of freeze range. Yep, there it is. God. Yes, let's go. We got to use that pillar a little bit better there, bud. Yes, there it is. Stay in on this. Oh. So anytime you're fighting like that, I mean, that makes Ornate an even better power spike, right?
Decide. We out here.
This should be the end of the game right here. You guys, it's what, 2v4 to end? I think this Hades might kill your entire team.
Just do yourself a favor and don't even
Never mind.
Yeah, pretty sure we just went off that.
What the hell? Why are we dragging it out of the raw heal? Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, are they gonna get this? Holy shit. Alright, that was close. Anyway, the other team dumped everything onto you and they ended up losing the game for it. Things that I would work on, Ramen, is be more communicative with your VGS, right? Even in lane, I think you didn't really call missing too much when they weren't there, and then that Izanami ended up in mid. Part of VGSing is making it so the enemy team so that your team is aware of what the enemy team is doing. The other part is it kind of keeps you accountable for knowing who's in your lane and where they are and trying to keep track of them, right? Because there was one time in particular where they had lost their mid T2 tower and the Izanami was in mid, and you kind of like backed off a little bit when you could have confidently pushed your wave knowing that she was stuck in mid in that like terrible team fight, right? Push your lead hard, especially on her, man. Just fucking get aggressive. I would say the second thing is whatever you do, even if it's the wrong thing, like do it confidently, right? If you're going to stick around confidently. If you're going to back, do it confidently. Don't wait like 4 or 5 seconds. Should I back or not? Am I going to go in here, right? And should I bead? Should I Aegis or anything like that? Anyway, so things like that are things that you want to think about, right? Is like, am I backing confidently? Okay, I cleared this wave. I know there's nothing else for me to get. I know they're going to be backed under tower trying to clear the wave that I just pushed. I'm leaping back towards my tower to give myself a little space, and I'm pressing the back button and I'm going.
Or are you just happy to see me?
Dragonblade, thank you for the gift of the baby Chris. Yeah, technically you get the full build faster if you finish Ornate first. What's up, Anthony? So anyway, those are the things I would think about. I think your team fight presence is good. I think you let the tanks walk at you a little bit too much. And the only other thing that I saw that I don't like, is just kind of a pet peeve of mine, is that you use the S key a lot.
Psst, hey,
right?
I think that
you basically you walk backwards a lot in team fights, which to begin with makes you really slow and means they close the gap really quickly on you. But even more so when you're auto attacking while backing up, right? Like you want to be like turn the camera, create space, turn, start auto attacking again. Leave the fight a little bit so they stop paying attention to you and then come back in, right? It's like a very delicate balance of managing your space. When there were a couple of times where the Gilgamesh and Ymir were like in your face, because you just kind of like backed up away from them and kept clicking at them, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense at all. The other thing is that if I don't know what the enemy team was building, you're not checking their builds often enough, right? Are they building defense? Do they have a spectral? You know, does somebody have health, like a ton of health and no physical defense. It'll help you start to prioritize your target selection towards the end of the game, right? I don't think you hit the tab key very often, if that makes sense. Do you have questions, Ramen? All right, good, man. Good. It's a meaning of life, 42. Yeah, just try and be more confident about what you do. And straight up, like, I do this shit, right? Where I'm like, do I want to go here or here? Do I want to go here or here? Like, man, I can get the red buff here. I get the purple. Should I go gold? And I'm kind of like waffle. Like, I do it too. And it's something that I got to work on as well, like me, right? But it's definitely something I noticed where you were kind of like waffling between a couple of options. Like, do I back here? Do I go gold here? I kind of want to go into this fight, but I kind of don't. Like, a couple of times I was like, you should be back into this fight. And you did it, right? But it took you an extra like 10 seconds to get there, if that makes sense. You'll notice I called the things you were doing like 10 seconds ahead of time. Whereas if I was in that game, and again, this is like hindsight's 2020, right? That would have been the first thing in my brain is I got lifesteal, I got crit. The team's still fighting. I got plenty of health. I got abilities. I'm going back in. I can stop a team fight. I can kill somebody just by putting my pillar underneath them. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Does that make sense, Ramen? Cool, man. I would get your 2 off of normal cast, but that's just me. I think you instant cast that shit. Quick is the worst cast type. Somebody measured it. I think it was Flare Boot, and Quick is the slowest. All right, man. What do you think, chat? Quick is the slowest, yes. Because at least with normal, you can click both buttons almost simultaneously. It's slower than normal because you can trigger both buttons at the exact same time. What roles do you coach typically? I mean, I'm mostly jungle. All my abilities are on my mouse, so it's super fast for me. Then why would instant cast matter? Like, keep in mind, I have different cast types for different abilities. Quick feels a little bit better on console. Yeah, the Anhur ult, like, I said it once or twice when we were looking at it. Don't be afraid to just let that shit rip. I want to be able to aim it? Yeah, but that's the thing with Anhur's too, right? Is it's right in front of you, a straight laser beam. You should know where that thing's going when you fire it. You know what I mean? You don't really have to aim it.